Artificial intelligence is no longer something businesses can afford to treat as a future possibility. AI is already changing how companies market, sell, serve customers, analyze information, create content, manage operations, and make decisions. But most organizations are still asking the same questions. Where should we start with artificial intelligence? Which AI tools should we use? How do we evaluate AI opportunities? How do we protect our business data? And how do we move from experimenting with AI to actually deploying it across the organization? In this video, we will walk through a practical, step-by-step AI adoption framework that any business can use to learn, evaluate, test, and deploy artificial intelligence responsibly. The goal is not to chase every new AI tool. The goal is to build an AI-enabled business. That process begins with education. Before a company invests in AI software, automation platforms, consultants, or custom development, its leadership team needs a clear understanding of what artificial intelligence can and cannot do. Artificial intelligence is a broad category of technology. It includes generative AI, machine learning, predictive analytics, natural language processing, computer vision, intelligent automation, and AI agents. Generative AI tools can create text, images, presentations, videos, software code, research summaries, and business documents. Predictive AI can analyze historical information and identify patterns that may help forecast customer behavior, sales demand, operational risks, or financial outcomes. AI automation can connect information, software, and workflows so that repetitive tasks can be completed with less manual effort. AI agents can take this a step further by performing multi-stage activities, using tools, retrieving information, and completing defined business processes. Leaders do not need to become AI engineers. However, they do need enough AI literacy to recognize opportunities, evaluate risks, ask better questions, and make informed investment decisions. A good AI education program should involve more than watching a few demonstrations. Employees should learn how to write effective prompts, verify AI-generated information, protect confidential data, identify suitable use cases, and understand when human review is required. Training should also be tailored to specific business functions. A sales team may need to learn how AI can support prospect research, lead qualification, email personalization, proposal development, and customer relationship management. A marketing team may focus on market research, content creation, search engine optimization, campaign development, social media, and performance analysis. A finance team may explore reporting, forecasting, variance analysis, document review, and management information. An operations team may use AI for workflow documentation, inventory planning, quality control, scheduling, process improvement, and exception management. Human resources may use AI to help create job descriptions, onboarding materials, training resources, policy drafts, and workforce reports. The most effective AI education programs connect the technology directly to the work employees already perform. Once the organization understands the possibilities, the next step is to identify AI use cases. This is where many businesses make their first major mistake. They begin by selecting an AI tool and then look for reasons to use it. The better approach is to begin with a business problem. Ask where the organization is experiencing delays, high costs, repetitive work, inconsistent quality, limited visibility, information overload, or missed revenue opportunities. Look for activities that involve large amounts of text, data, documents, communication, analysis, or repeatable decision-making. Interview employees across the organization. Ask them which tasks consume the most time. Ask where errors commonly occur. Ask what information is difficult to find. Ask which reports are created manually. Ask which customer questions are repeatedly answered. Ask where approvals, handoffs, or administrative processes slow down the business. These conversations will often reveal more valuable AI opportunities than a general technology review. Every potential AI use case should then be documented. A simple AI opportunity record can include the business problem, current process, employees involved, information required, expected output, estimated time savings, potential financial benefit, implementation complexity, data sensitivity, and level of human oversight required. The organization can then score each opportunity. One useful method is to evaluate business impact, implementation effort, data readiness, operational risk, and scalability. High-impact, low-complexity opportunities should normally receive priority. Examples might include summarizing internal documents, generating first drafts, creating meeting notes, answering questions from approved company information, preparing recurring reports, classifying incoming requests, or assisting with customer communications. More advanced opportunities might include predictive forecasting, automated lead qualification, intelligent document processing, custom AI agents, or AI-driven operational decision support. The goal is to create an AI use case portfolio rather than approving isolated experiments. Not every AI opportunity should be implemented. Some tasks may be too sensitive, too unpredictable, too infrequent, or too difficult to validate. AI is most effective when the problem is clearly defined, the required information is available, the output can be measured, and appropriate human oversight can be maintained. After identifying use cases, the business must evaluate its data readiness. AI systems depend on information. If company information is outdated, inconsistent, duplicated, inaccessible, or poorly organized, AI will magnify those weaknesses. Before deploying AI, review where important business knowledge is stored. It may be spread across shared drives, email accounts, spreadsheets, customer relationship management systems, accounting software, project management platforms, employee documents, and individual computers. Determine which information is accurate, current, approved, and appropriate for AI use. A business may also need to create a centralized knowledge base. This can include policies, procedures, product information, training materials, customer documentation, templates, research, and frequently asked questions. An AI system connected to an approved knowledge base can provide more relevant and reliable answers than a general-purpose model working without company context. This approach is often called Retrieval Augmented Generation, or RAG. Instead of expecting the AI to know everything about the organization, the system retrieves relevant information from approved sources and uses that information to produce a response. The next stage is AI governance. Governance does not need to become an obstacle to innovation. It should provide clear rules that allow people to use AI safely and productively. Every organization should establish an acceptable use policy for artificial intelligence. Employees need to know which tools are approved, what information may be entered, what information is prohibited, when AI-generated work must be reviewed, and who is responsible for the final output. The policy should address confidential information, personal information, customer data, intellectual property, cybersecurity, regulatory requirements, accuracy, bias, and record retention. Businesses should also create a simple risk classification system. A low-risk AI application might help rewrite an internal email. A medium-risk application might create customer-facing marketing content that requires approval. A high-risk application might influence hiring, lending, legal decisions, financial reporting, healthcare, safety, or access to essential services. The level of testing, documentation, approval, and human oversight should increase with the level of risk. After governance standards are established, the organization can begin testing AI tools. Do not evaluate a platform based only on a polished demonstration. Test it using real business scenarios. Create a standard evaluation scorecard. Measure output quality, accuracy, ease of use, integration capabilities, security, privacy, scalability, reliability, vendor support, implementation requirements, and total cost. The total cost of AI includes more than the software subscription. It may include data preparation, integration, employee training, workflow redesign, API usage, technical support, monitoring, and ongoing quality control. Whenever possible, compare several tools using the same test cases. The organization should also test how consistently the system performs. A tool that produces one excellent result and 4 unreliable results may not be suitable for an important business process. Successful AI adoption usually begins with a controlled pilot project. Choose one clearly defined use case with a measurable outcome. Assign a process owner. Document the current workflow. Establish baseline performance. Define what success will look like. A pilot might aim to reduce report preparation time by 50%, improve response speed, increase sales activity, lower document processing costs, or reduce repetitive administrative work. During the pilot, keep a human in the loop. Employees should review AI outputs, document errors, identify unusual cases, and refine the instructions given to the system. Prompts, templates, data sources, approval rules, and workflow steps should be improved throughout the pilot. This is an important point. A successful AI solution is rarely just a single prompt. It is usually a structured system. That system may include an input form, approved data, instructions, automation steps, an AI model, validation rules, human review, and a defined output. The process should be repeatable. If every employee uses AI differently, the organization may see inconsistent quality and unnecessary risk. Effective businesses create reusable prompt libraries, workflow templates, standard operating procedures, checklists, and quality control rules. AI becomes much more valuable when individual experiments are converted into organizational capabilities. Once the pilot has demonstrated value, the business can prepare for deployment. The new AI-enabled workflow should be documented from beginning to end. Define who initiates the process, what information is required, which systems are involved, what the AI is responsible for, where human approval occurs, how exceptions are handled, and how results are measured. Employees should be trained on the complete workflow, not just the AI tool. They need to understand why the process is changing, how the technology supports their role, and where their judgment remains essential. Organizations should also communicate that AI deployment is not simply a headcount reduction exercise. The strongest AI strategies focus on increasing capacity, improving decisions, reducing low-value work, strengthening customer service, accelerating innovation, and enabling employees to perform more valuable activities. When employees believe AI is being imposed on them without explanation, adoption will be slow. When they are invited to help redesign the work, they are more likely to support the change. AI performance should be monitored after deployment. Track both operational metrics and business outcomes. Operational metrics may include processing time, usage levels, error rates, approval rates, response time, and cost per transaction. Business outcomes may include revenue growth, conversion rates, customer satisfaction, employee productivity, operating margins, and speed of decision-making. The organization should also monitor unintended consequences. Is the AI creating inaccurate information? Are employees relying on it too heavily? Are customers receiving inconsistent responses? Has the underlying business information changed? Are security and privacy controls still appropriate? AI systems require ongoing review because models, data, tools, regulations, and business processes continue to change. Over time, successful AI pilots can be combined into a broader AI operating model. The organization may develop an AI knowledge platform, automation engine, analytics layer, integration framework, prompt library, agent library, dashboard library, and collection of approved workflows. Instead of allowing every department to build disconnected solutions, the company can create shared AI capabilities that support sales, marketing, finance, operations, human resources, and executive decision-making. This is how an organization moves from using AI tools to building an AI-powered business system. The most important principle is to start with business value. Do not automate a broken process without first improving it. Do not deploy AI where the output cannot be reviewed. Do not place sensitive information into unapproved systems. Do not assume that AI-generated content is automatically accurate. And do not scale an AI workflow until the pilot has demonstrated measurable value. The best path to AI adoption can be summarized in 8 steps. Build AI literacy. Identify business problems. Prioritize high-value use cases. Prepare your data and knowledge. Establish governance and security. Evaluate tools using real scenarios. Run controlled pilot projects. Then standardize, measure, and scale what works. Artificial intelligence is not a one-time technology purchase. It is a new organizational capability. Businesses that learn systematically, evaluate carefully, deploy responsibly, and build repeatable AI workflows will create a significant advantage. They will operate faster. They will make better use of their information. They will increase employee capacity. They will improve customer experiences. And they will be better positioned to adapt as artificial intelligence continues to transform the business environment. The companies that benefit most from AI will not necessarily be the companies with the largest technology budgets. They will be the companies that understand their problems, organize their knowledge, involve their people, measure their results, and turn artificial intelligence into a practical business system. Be sure to like and subscribe. Check out the links below.